Jotunheim looks a bit like a desert.
Father?
No. We do it together. Son. Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Oh, he is.
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
But wait a minute. I don't want to walk away so quick. I want to look around. Look at the giants. Why are they all dead? Why did they make it
Father,
this far
this looks interesting.
and then die? Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking in the same place as you, son. They get this far. I mean, they got all the way here and then just died? Were they fighting the gods here? Is this a battlefield?
Huh.
What do you see, Atreus? Oh, I can't put my axe in my hand. I'm pushing the triangle button and my axe is not hopping into my hand. I was gonna try to fling my axe. Well, I don't know what you're looking at, boy. Other than the view here, which is very, very depressing.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
Oh man, we're getting the credits. Wow. All right, applause. Applause for Santa Monica Studios. Holy crap. The awards were well earned. They were well earned.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Mimir missed it. I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there are still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Oh my gosh.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Whoa. Oh, okay. Explore with Atreus. Continue exploring. Complete dwarven favors, free dragons. Well, we've already freed the 3 dragons we could free, and I think we've done all the dwarven favors. That's why we have the shiny armor. Travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Well, we can do that. I've been to Muspelheim, haven't been to Niflheim. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Yes, I think we've got some more Valkyries. We've only fought one of those. Valkyries revealed. Locations of all corrupted Valkyries have been revealed on your map. Wow. Yes, we have completed all of the favors. We have not found all of the artifacts. There's still some things that are undiscovered. Whoa, we still have a realm tear encounter somewhere. There's a Nornir chest we haven't opened. And that's just in Midgard. Tyr's Temple. We need one more legendary chest to finish that. There's a legendary chest somewhere in Tyr's Temple that we missed. Oh, it's probably that one that I couldn't figure out how to climb up to it when we were breaking the chains. See, Alfheim. There's still some things in Alfheim to do. Helheim's got stuff for us to do. Jotunheim, no, I don't think we're going back to that. Muspelheim, yeah, we still have trials to do there. Wow. New Game Plus. New Game Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment. XP, hack silver, and purchased items. New Game Plus can be accessed anytime from within the game's options menu. Okay. I see. New Game Plus. Thank you. No, I'm good. I want to keep playing this game. This is beautiful. This is the most beautiful game I've ever played. I'll just say it right now. I will say it. Yes, it is beautiful. It is more beautiful even than Skyrim. I love Skyrim with my heart of hearts, but this game is beautiful. This game is a work of art. Oh, wow. I mean, I was telling my daughter, my oldest daughter, last night, that God of War has ruined me for all future video games. At this point, all games will be compared to God of War and probably found wanting. When Elder Scrolls 6 finally comes out and it's a mess of microtransactions and bullshit, I am going to be playing through that game and going, well, it ain't God of War, let me tell you. And I am so glad in a way that I played Horizon Zero Dawn before playing God of War, because if I had played God of War and then tried to play Horizon Zero Dawn, I honestly would never have finished Horizon Zero Dawn. I'd have been like, it ain't no God of War, fuck this, and played about maybe 3 hours or 5 hours of it and just walked, and then just given up and walked away from it. Because I honestly, seriously, I don't even know what I'm going to play after this. This game is so beautiful, and it's been such an intense, wonderful experience, story-wise, graphics-wise, gameplay, the challenge of it, the fighting, the acting, just everything about this game is amazing. Is just amazing. Except for the little the little critique that we had of the ending with Freya and Baldur. That left me feeling just a little bit off. I'm gonna have to digest that. I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit. It didn't quite wrap everything up for me in a way that felt satisfying. But maybe that's by design. Again, like I said, maybe the sequel's gonna be about Freya, and they're kind of setting up that sequel here. I don't know. That would be, that's my only complaint, my only critique of this game, honestly. And the only other critique is one little tiny gameplay problem that I had. During battle, sometimes the camera would get kind of wonky. Not sure if that was something I was doing or something weird that was happening with the game, but instead of the camera moving around where I wanted it to move, it would kind of get frozen or stuck. And that caused a problem sometimes when things were like ganging up on me and I was trying to figure out how to dodge or fight back or deal with things. And if I couldn't get the camera to move so I could see what I was doing, it was a little frustrating. And it happened multiple times. So that was a little weird. But again, that might have just been something I was doing and didn't realize I was, you know, pushing a button or doing something weird that was screwing up the game. I don't know. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. I mean, it's just, you know, it was a minor thing. Didn't keep me from, you know, eventually defeating enemies and getting through stuff. But, oh my gosh. What an incredible game. And I still have things I can do here. We're not done. We're just kind of done with the story, I guess. I'm being told I need to go home and take a nap, though. Back to the Wildwoods. So, let's do that. Midgard will be the triangle.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you might realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else. The stuff of omens.
For the coming of winter.
Not just
Winter
any
is coming.
A great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok.
Ah, so we did start
Snow.
Ragnarok.
Aye. Snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
So we did set off Ragnarok. I wonder if that's going to be the sequel. I said that. I was saying that. I said it's going to be God of War Ragnarok. I thought it was not necessarily the end of the world, but the end of the gods. That it would be when all of the gods would be... I mean, that's in the mythology, the Norse mythology, that Ragnarok is the end of the gods. And we know that Kratos is good at killing gods, so...
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end time.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Okay. Do we want to go peek our heads outside and see what this Fimbulwinter is all about? It doesn't look too different. Oh, yeah, snow is falling. Is the serpent gone? Did the lake change again, I wonder? I don't see the Midgard serpent. But it doesn't look like the level of the lake's gone down any further. Oh, it's very icy though. Well, it always was kind of icy over there by the Jotunheim Tower. Alright. Let's use our fast travel. See if we can go back to the Wildwoods. Yes, let's go home.
Here's something I can't figure out. Odin wants to prevent Ragnarok, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already failed?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
Wow. We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
God, it seems like an age since we've been in here. Doesn't it? There's wood piled up for the fire.
Aren't you tired?
I am, son, I am. I'm just looking around the house. Candles. Oh, and there's their beds. Hey, Kratos, looks like you need to fix the roof. Well, I guess they need to have a hole in it for the smoke to go up, but still, there's a little hole right there. Oh, there's a dot there. There we go.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Years later.
What's that?
The ball!
How many years? Who's this big bastard? Gotta be Thor. Yeah. All the lightning. Hello? Oh, dang. So is that how the next game starts? That is a heck of a cliffhanger. Yeah, I know, right? It said years later, but they were still wearing the same clothes and Atreus hadn't aged at all. That was a bit weird, yeah. But I'm not even kidding. This game right here, God of War, it's ruined video games for me now. I mean, it's almost, I don't know if I can bring myself to say it, but it's almost unseated Skyrim for being one of my favorite games. I still love Skyrim, and of course I love Teldrin Sero, and Skyrim was a huge part of my life for years. I've played through it 5 times now, you know? And I love it. Love everything about it. But this game was just, it was so tight. The narrative was so good. The writing was so good. The acting was so good. The graphics were so good. The gameplay was so good. It was just, you know, it was just amazing. amazing. And it didn't overplay its hand. It didn't go on for too long and, you know, make me tired of playing it. Or, you know, not that I ever got tired of playing Skyrim, but there are other games that just, you know, went on for too long. There was not a wasted word in this game. And I wish I could say that about Horizon Zero Dawn, but there was so much about Horizon. Now, other people may have a different opinion of Horizon. There may be things in Horizon Zero Dawn that just speak to other people, but don't speak to me. And that's fine. I can respect that. But for me, Horizon Zero Dawn, there was just so many parts of that game where I was like, why? What? Huh? Why are we doing this now? Why are they saying that? That was lame. You know, I found myself thinking those sorts of thoughts a lot while playing that game. Or, you know, can we just hurry up, please? Or, you know, whatever. And I never thought that in God of War. There was not a moment in this game where I was like, oh, that made no sense, or oh, that was a dumb line, or oh, that sounded stupid, or whatever. No, all of it. For whatever reasons, I totally bought in on this game. This one worked for me. Oh, it just ripped my heart out. It just, it really just reached in there and ripped my heart out. Oh my gosh. It really got me. I think I cried more playing this game than any game I've ever played. I think I can honestly say that. And I don't know if y'all even knew that. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if I did really a good job of hiding it. Because I didn't call attention to it. I wasn't going to sit there and go, oh my god, I'm crying right now. But there were several times throughout this game where I was in tears. I mean, usually when I would, not always, but often when I would say, I gotta take a moment. I said that several times while playing this. I'd go, I gotta take a moment. It's because I was like, I had been crying, you know? But wow. I mean, this game just choked me up so many times. Oh my god. So good. I mean, part of the fun for me in this story was having no clue what was coming next, and then just being absolutely gobsmacked by stuff, you know, by the visuals and by the twists and turns of the story. I think with this God of War game, it definitely feels like they had the story in place. They had the characters in place. They knew what they wanted to do with it. And the level design and the graphics and everything about the game serves that narrative, right? A lot of times in video games, it feels more like the narrative is just there to hold together the gameplay or to be an excuse for the graphics. And isn't all that important. But in this, you can tell that like the story is key. It's core to this game, and everything in it, you know, everything that happens in the game, the combat, the locations, the levels, it all serves the story. The story of Kratos and his personality. And the story between him and his son and his wife and the issues that he deals with resonate with me for reasons that I won't go into, but you know, it has a very deep resonance for me, and that's part of why I love this game so much. And I think that's part of why I love any game that I love, is because there's something that I can kind of latch onto emotionally, and then it allows me to sort of forgive the game's frustrations. It gives me that extra oomph to want to keep playing and not give up, you know. But other games that don't have that emotional resonance, it's very hard for me to continue playing. Oh, present day. Oh, we're back.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us, here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
It felt like the sequel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, for giving me your very thoughtful thoughts and interesting ideas, and listening to me ramble on all my bullshit. You know, the most valuable gift you can give anyone is your time, and I appreciate you spending it with me. Until next time, take care of yourselves.